Alright, Norco. We are at the end, I believe. So yesterday we infiltrated the Ark, and immediately after entering the Ark, we went into a weird psychedelic trip. We started fighting a bunch of things, we climbed up the Ark, but it was all very weird. It was all way too big to be real. We also went inside our memories from when the house got flooded by going through this one door. And now we have another door, which I'm assuming is gonna make us trip a little bit more. Detective what was it called? McBlake? Mc something? What's his name again? LeBlanc. Detective LeBlanc is dead. Found him dead. He fell, apparently, from one floor of the Ark to the other. The Garrets are going crazy. We don't know that where Pawpaw is. We have lost the sphere. It's a big mess. Pushed, yeah. So, let's get through the door. Door number 2. We know there's like a fancy corridor. It sort of looks like the refinery office. There's one of the chimneys, I suppose. Yeah, this is Claire's office. The body of Claire is actually still there with a gun. Interesting, hang on. Oh, sorry, Claire, it was the last name. It's St. Clair, it's Laura. She was Laura St. Clair. The envelope, the one that we couldn't open, is still here. You slide a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk to find a crudely drawn sketch of your family. What even is that? Is that a map of the bayou? Here, we're going to find the angels. Weird, okay. What's this one? Okay. Did you come to watch the flames with your pawpaw? I hope you don't mind me being here, inside of this blessed memory. Refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? It shines still more beautifully in your mind. Is that Laura? Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them, I lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. No one minded me being here, waiting for all the pieces to assemble. What was the beam of light in the background? Didn't notice me, just like they didn't notice you. Time bombs are time machines. They release the future into the streets. This refinery was a time bomb, with or without me. It took less than it might seem to unstick the future from its snare. I shaved a little hole in a pipe elbow. I left a servo motor behind in a box of treasures to help it strike. Little things, little boxes, little bits of rock. That's all it takes for a town to explode. Just like John, Blue was gone. Trouble for us anymore. Just like John. What are you? I am what they say I am. I was never young. I walked the eons. I came upon the tar seeps of the Nazarene waste, and across steppes and oceans to this place, cast from each illusion of hope, a promise I kept with a young man, the Roman shape to the delicate face. A kingdom for this earth it could never be. We sat all of us in the shed among the figs where the stars shone through the rafters. She who carried this seed pointed there and said, "All men, you live forever. Lead his children there, his kingdom awaits them there." And so I will, you see. Huh? You're lying, you're delusional? Sounds like she's delusional. We who walks this earth forever, yes, we have all lost our minds. But our brethren awaits us in the sky. That I know to be true. Why, my family? Because you are the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. This is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed. As many do when confronted with the truth. Wait, am I really the descendant of Jesus? I'm going crazy. This is not real. What did she find? A messenger? A vessel of God's light? An angel? To guide and protect us as we fly. I have made the room nice for you. When you enter, I will be there. And your brother will be there. And your mother as well. Your seat is prepared at the foot of our throne. Sit when you enter, child. We'll leave the sins of this world behind. Oh. Oh. Good old LeBlanc is still there. What is this? Why can't we see the entire... It didn't look that big from the outside, did it? Okay, that's my brother. Is that Pawpaw? That's my dead mother sitting on the throne. What the heck? You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. Blake writhes desperately in the chair. The sphere hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion. You make your way towards Blake. Ow! Pawpaw immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. Oh my god. I would never restrain you, dear one. But Blake doesn't know what's best. Please come and have a sit with your family. I don't really want to. We waited only a short while for you, child. And yet, it has been an eternity. An evening without end. Take your seat, Kay. Be with your family. This guy's weird. I don't like him. I don't like Pawpaw. I mean, I don't think we can do anything other than sit. I guess I'm gonna sit. No, I don't want to sit. I don't think the game is giving me any other option. Can we figure out something? The head of John, beheaded by Ditchman. Pawpaw believes the orb will guide my family to an extraterrestrial Christian civilization. Uh-huh. Super Duck ate it. Only destroyed the network in the end. And the dish believes he walked alongside Jesus Christ and was instructed by Mary Magdalene to deliver Christ's descendant to the stars. He has beheaded Kenner John, hijacked his own brother's spacecraft and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. Planted the bomb in Shield's catalytic cracking unit was in the explosion that killed your father many years ago. I guess Blue was not part of the picture. The Gareths. For me to get a pond. Alright. And Super Duck is dying. Yep. The result of a luminous sphere vomited up by Super Duck. And it may have contributed to my mom's death. Because as we know, it was super radioactive. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna sit. You approach the chair and glance over to Blake. He watches with dreadful panicked eyes. Sit. Very good, child. I know that you both are afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits. Pawpaw rises. The transceiver in his hand raises. Garrett, my boy. Garrett, come in, boy. Sorry, Pawpaw. Bruce, answer me. Did your daddy call you home? Bruce? Bruce? Bruce is gone, Papa. I did that. Well, not to worry, Kay. Be with your family. I will return shortly. And then it will be time. Only a moment. This chamber is yours. There's no leaving it now. Not for you or Blake. Settle into your fate, okay? Yes. Settle in. Papa walks quickly out of the room and through the steel doors at the end of the hall. Immediately spring from your seat. Alright. I mean, I guess my mom is dead. The priority is probably Blake. You rush to untangle Blake from the mess of rope and duct tape that binds him to the chair. As you peel the tape from his face, he lets out a helpless and exaggerated cry of terror. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that my brother? You see it all in your brother's eyes. You see him exiting the rideshare outside the bar. You see the boys in the van. They wait a breath before they jump out and grab him. He screams. He panics. They throw a bag over his head and repeatedly hit him with the small extendable batons until they're certain he's unconscious. There's darkness, color, blood, screams, light. He's in a chair. Not here. Down below. Beyond the door, a riot is unfolding. A gunshot. Sounds of crowds. The old man sits there before him, applying mascara with a small pocket mirror. His face is covered in little plastic jewels. They crack and peel from his face as he smiles. Blake, he says, you're awake. The others turn away as he begins to laugh. You wrap your arms around your mom's corpse and lift her from the throne. She's even lighter than you expect. She feels like a bundle of sticks wrapped in fabric. Smells like orange peels and myrrh. Why is my dead mom in my team? Alright, I'm leaving now. Orb, do not stop me. I'm sorry, what happened? The orb is gone, but it's not in my team. How do I leave now? We jump? We jump into the swamp. I mean, can you scan it? I don't have my phone anymore. I think the only thing we can do is just jump. Dive into the lake. Sure. Approach the railing. Jump. Jump now. Is it going to just explode in a nuclear detonation? You dive after your brother as the ark begins to rock and convulse. Plunge into the familiar sediment of the lake. You grab your mom's wrist as she floats face down in the bayou, dragging her along with you. Lake swims desperately towards land, and for a while you do too, until the old man calls your name. You turn to face the rattling starship. He stands at the opening from which you jumped, wearing a broken frown. The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. The ark begins to lift from the ground, sluggishly, with great effort. You hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, angry protestations. All at once, the towering piece of machinery tilts away from you and collapses violently. You exhale and drop deeper into the water as a wall of flame rips across the bayou. Mom's body has already found its way into the depths. Her eyes are open, glowing, sparkling green. Her hand moves towards you, seemingly of its own impulse. It caresses your face as more explosions rock the swamp above the water's surface. Words that leave her mouth echo clearly. "Kay, my child, I understand that you wish to remain here in this wretched world, though I don't understand why. But your papa is a patient man, and your papa will never die." You fight your mom's arm away and kick towards the water surface. When you emerge, you see your brother on a nearby island, running like a haunted animal into the night. You swim towards him, go your way onto the mud, and chase him towards the refinery that burns on the horizon. That's it. That's it, it's over. What a weird ending. Hey, Etch. Your Sketch. What's up, Sketch? How's it going? There has to be more, right? No, it's done. I suppose we saved ourselves? What the heck? Okay, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Like, what the heck was the orb? And we actually launched Pawpaw into space 10 out of 10. Did we launch Pawpaw into space? I think they said the rocket toppled. Did he just fell apart and exploded? Oh, I'm gonna look it up. I need to. Let's see if there's maybe another ending. Doing great, experimenting with some stuff, learning more ways to create Terraria mods. Had an idea for a while and it's about time I put that idea to work. Oh, you're actually making a mod? That sounds really cool. also discovered the dislike you have for another RPG mod. Oh, tell me all about it. What's up with the mod? Because I did install it in my pack. So if I should pull back from it before it's too late, let me know. This garbage scaling? As in, you get too strong or the enemies get ridiculous? Also, I'm trying to find something about the ending. Wait, there's more endings. Oh, okay, so the monkey... We could have used the monkey to send Bruce away if we didn't have the recording. So that was the monkey. I guess the other ending is if you don't send Bruce away and you actually lift off into space. And then it ends. The enemies go way too strong. Like I had to use cheat sheet to complete a pirate invasion. I felt dirty after that, immensely dirty. I mean, I remember watching it, like your very early game, just random gameplay, and there were some rare enemies with like 5,000 HP. Which is insane. I mean, if you add Calamity, Revengeance, or whatever it's called, mode on top of it, maybe it's a little too much. It's so sad though, because the game had such a good idea. I mean, the mod had such a good idea with the RPG stuff and the massive skill tree. Well, guys, I think we are officially done with Norco. I think the ending was just what it was. Just a bunch of crazy stuff. We don't really know the answer. As I said yesterday, it was more about the journey than the destination. I guess we saved ourselves. We lost our mother's body into the swamp. Our brother is... I don't know. Are we ever going to see our brother? He just ran, left us behind. But that relationship probably is just busted. The detective died. We have no friends. This is like a sad tale. It wasn't a good ending. Not in you know, video game terms as good ending, bad ending. It was just a sad ending. I don't think the ending where we fly into space would have been any better. But we could just very quickly go back and do this very quick. See if we can get the other ending. Maybe we can go back to the chair and sit down. Which Which is weird considering I normally do experience and classes. I don't remember, how did that do the leveling system? Was it just via trinkets? Like making a trinket stronger? Its enemy scaling it isn't a problem because it's fairly balanced out. Is still gone? Yeah, I'm thinking just of going back to sit on the chair instead of jumping off. I don't know if I can. But I'm gonna try. What was this all about? What's this orb? So I could just jump down here. Let's see if I go back, if the game lets me sit down again. I don't think it does. And I think that may be why the game auto-saved. All the way back before entering. But at this point, we already sent Bruce away. There's no going back. So I think that's it, no matter what. Yeah, we're done. We're done with Norco. That was the end. That was it. You know what? It's fine. As I said before, I didn't really care about how the game ended. It was still a very cool adventure game. Super weird, but that's what I like.